Dear Igor Lučić, Deputy Prime Minister, Excellencies, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to be here today and to share some of the progress in relation to Idaho. So I'm happy to give you an update on the achievements since the Idaho conference in 2013 in The Hague and my response to lasting challenges and touch upon joint actions. Firstly, the achievements. Today's forum, taking place in this strategic geopolitical part of Europe, is in itself an achievement. And it's a compliment for the government of Montenegro for organizing this conference. Thank you very much for doing that. Already half of the EU member states support the call to the European Commission for a comprehensive, concerted approach on LGBT issues, aiming at improving human rights and mainstreaming equality for LGBT people at a European level. And that are more than 15 million LGBT people. So it's really something important we're working on. A rising number of Council of European Member States supports last year's declaration of intent, and hopefully more signatories will follow at this forum. The declaration consists of 12 practical intentions, and I'm happy to say that since the Idaho Forum in Malta, we have been able to tick all 12 boxes. So here they are. I know you cannot read them, but fact sheets, if you want, can be obtained at the central info desk. And I will be happy to report to you about further progress on next year's Idaho Forum. At this forum, we take stock of legislative achievements, as the Rainbow Index clearly shows, but also on non-legislative progress. I'm aware that in parts of Europe, the public opinion about social acceptance of homosexuality is improving, and it is necessary that's improving. I'm also happy to tell you that a survey presented today in the Netherlands shows that social acceptance in the Netherlands has reached an all-time high of 91%. That means that 91% of the population is accepting LGBTs. This brings me to the second element, my response to lasting challenges. I have great worries about homophobic legislation in some countries of Europe, like Russia, Lithuania, and Hungary. And I also have great worries about killings of transgenders in some parts, like in Turkey. It goes without saying that this invokes intolerance, violence and hate crime to LGBT people and other vulnerable groups. And meanwhile, the progress on equal rights for the approximately 50 million LGBT persons in Europe seems to have come to a standstill. Therefore, a comprehensive and concerted policy approach within the Council of Europe and within the European Union is lacking. I think it speaks on all of your behalf, and I call upon other European member states to join the call for a concerted and comprehensive approach at a European level. Figures from the Fundamental Rights Agency and reports from human rights defenders clearly shows that hate crime and violence towards LGBT persons is a reality all over, in Europe, in Montenegro, and also in my country. That is why this year's theme, Ending Violence and Hate Crime, is very timely and well chosen, in my opinion. Ending hate crime and violence goes with punitive but also preventive measures. Mainstreaming equality on grounds of sexual orientation, gender identity and gender expression is in all relevant public policy areas crucial. Emancipation goes beyond legislation and setting legal standards. I'm happy that this forum also focuses on improving social acceptance, winning the hearts and minds of our population. I would like to end, ladies and gentlemen, with something new, a Dutch practice of joint action, since we are also here to share good practices. And I am glad that yesterday at the Idaho press conference, I had the opportunity to kick off the Idaho Action Week in the Netherlands. And that means that 4 national gay-straight alliances have decided to join forces during a national Idaho Action Week, which is a 7-day relay event made up by, among others, the National Police, the National Football Association, the Olympic Sports Federation, 7 large cities in the Netherlands, national trade unions, the National Union of Senior Citizens, and the National Transgender, National LGBT Organization, and the Dutch government. So we really try to join forces with the government and a lot of NGOs. And that makes altogether that 24 national stakeholders taking their responsibility and contributing to Idaho with a great final on next Sunday, May 17th, the Idaho Day. So I'm looking forward to the Action Week in my country, and I'm expecting a successful and inspiring Idaho Week, as we have an inspiring conference here to share experiences and to learn from each other. Thank you very much.